What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the release date leaking potentially for Skull and Bones. Now, there's this Twitter user, and I'm not even going to attempt to say their name. I will show you their name as the video goes on, but they have been tweeting a lot about Skull and Bones recently. I actually first saw a tweet from them where it seems like they listed different editions, different like packs and things that'll come to the game, whether it's like in a deluxe edition or whatever. And I saw that, I liked it, I hearted it on Twitter, and I was like, all right, I don't follow these people. But then they came back up, and it simply says Skull and Bones, and the date, November 8th, 2022. Now, again, I don't know even how to say their names, so how trustworthy are they, right? Well, I don't know how trustworthy they are, but I do know how trustworthy somebody else is, and luckily they popped up Tom Henderson directly underneath it, a green check mark. So he check marked it off. Now, if you guys don't know who Tom Henderson is, well, you probably have heard his name in the other Skull and Bones videos. He's a very good leaker. I mean, we've talked about him a lot for even games outside of Skull and Bones, but he's been right a lot. He's been kind of the leading person for Skull and Bones. He's the first one, I believe, earlier this year that tweeted, hey, the game's not dead. The game's not in development hell. Like, it's coming, and it's coming actually sooner than you think. It's coming this like at the end of this year. There'll be all this stuff for it, and he's been just knocking it out of the park, right? Considering here we are, we know Skull and Bones is real. We know that people were able to play the game in like a playtest format, right? So he definitely is right, and he's kind of the leader of knowing this stuff. So to me, even though I don't know how trustworthy this source is, they have 12.7 thousand followers. That's a pretty good amount. I mean, yes, there are people that have like accounts or people themselves that have high Twitter followers that are completely full of garbage, right? There is definitely those people that exist out there, but that is a pretty good amount, and I don't really see too many people calling. I actually don't see anybody calling this source out. And then again, having Tom checkmark it is I feel like he would know, considering he's also said that the game is going to be re-revealed 4th of July week. Now, if the game is re-shown 4th of July week, I mean, to me, that's like a clean sweep, right? He got that right, so I would definitely assume he knows the release date, which would be shown that 4th of July week, and that release date would be November 8th. So, assuming it is November 8th, just really quickly talking about that aspect of it, I'm a huge fan of that. I was praying, and I was saying, please, for the love of God, don't have this game come out in October. Please, please, please. There's truly, there's too many games coming out in October. Way too many, way too close together, of all sizes. You got big ones like Call of Duty and Gotham Knights and Midnight Suns and stuff like that. But you also have somewhat smaller ones. Scorn, right? Depends on your definition of small. A Plague Tale Requiem, that's kind of big, but maybe it's small to some people. I mean, there is an ungodly, now Mario Rabbids 2, there's an ungodly amount of games releasing. So I just feel like they're all going to be battling for, and this is, it's not uncommon that this happens. October, November, they're normally, packed months. But Skull and Bones coming out in November, not October. Now, it comes out like the first week of October, I guess technically week 2, the beginning of week 2 of November 8th. It doesn't have too much of a gap in between the bigger games that come out at the end of October, right? So you may still be playing COD. You may still be playing Gotham Knights when Skull and Bones comes out. But ultimately, I think for Skull and Bones, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. It could be a game that people are on the fence on, though, and maybe they need something to win them over. That's definitely, I think, possible for a game like Skull and Bones. But I'm just happy it comes out not in October, even though it's still close to October. But who knows? I mean, Hogwarts Legacy could release the week after this. God of War Ragnarok could release the week after this, and that would equally be as bad as releasing in October. So we'll see how that goes. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys are subscribed, bell icon turned on so you know when all these videos go up, and I hope to see you all on the next video.